there's a tunnel from Nokia Theater to the convention center, which is where the governor's ball is. I'm thinking like the governor's ball, like what the heck is this? Everyone's like ballroom dancing in this governor's mansion. I don't know. It was basically just this big party in the convention center. I believe the governor's ball tickets and the Emmy tickets were two separate things, so not everyone that went to the Emmys was able to go to the governor's ball. Correct me if I'm wrong, by the way. I'm pretty sure that's the deal. They checked for tickets in the front checkpoint, and Antonio had somehow talked to the girl somehow or some way, and we got through then. He's like, oh yeah, this is the one I was telling you about, let's go. And we walked past her, so we got past that first checkpoint, okay? We go through the tunnel, get to the end of the tunnel where we go outside, and there's another guy that's checking for tickets, all that stuff. He's like, tickets. We just literally walked right past him.
Heading to the governor's ball right now.
All right.
Yes, we are. After party.
Get away.
Yeah, buddy. These guys.
This security checkpoint is no joke. It has all these different aisles, and in every aisle there's two security people at aisles, you know, checking for the governor's ball tickets, right? On the side there's another guy, there's like police officers, there's firemen, for like, crap, how the heck do we get past here, okay? Now I'm going to give away the ultimate secret of sneaking in to award shows, okay? And this is also the ultimate gap in security. Now security people, if you're watching this, you're welcome. You guys ready? We see that there's like pretty much no way without tickets to get past the security checkpoint, this last one. There's just no way. If you didn't have your ticket, or if you lost your ticket, you can go and be referred to your name on a list. Obviously, neither of our names were going to be on this list, so we can't make up a name or whatever. That wasn't going to happen. Okay, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Look to the left, look to the right. Oh, snap. Parking structures. Okay. On our left, there's the big parking structure that supplies the Staples Center, LA Live, the whole area, Nokia Center, all that stuff. And people were going over to their cars to the left. Like, security was standing there, but they're not going to stop people from going to their cars, right? Now, on the other side, underneath the convention center are more cars. There was another gate that was open, and there's like 5 other security people just standing there. I'm thinking initially, like, that's another way, like, they're going to check the tickets. But no, people were leaving, and people were going to their cars. By the way, there's like a handful of policemen standing on the far right of the gate that's open, and then there's like 4 Nokia Theater people standing apart from each other, just standing, you know. The whole time I'm thinking like, okay, well, if our car was there, which it wasn't, by the way, there would be no way of them being able to tell me that my car isn't in that parking structure, right? If it's underneath the convention center, there has to be a way up through it, okay? And there was. I'm just like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go. And I just walked. No one said anything to me. I walked right past the car. Antonio followed suit. Antonio did a phone trick, which the phone trick works. I'm not gonna say every time, but 99% of the time, all the time. You know, Antonio's like, oh, what do we do? Where do we go? Tremain. And I'm like, dude, there has to be a way. There has to be like an elevator up to the convention center. There has to be stairs or something. We see to the left, there's like all the waiters and waitresses checking in to be able to work for the event. Like, so there's a ton of them. Me, without my jacket, I look just like one of those waiters because everyone's wearing like this black tie, white long sleeve shirt, black pants, stuff. So I'm thinking like, you know, I could perhaps take my jacket off, go in, check in as a waiter, and go from there. But the thing is, you have to check in, you have to check your name and all this stuff, so that wasn't going to work. So we kept walking around the parking structure. And by the way, it's like mainly valet stuff. So we're walking around trying to find our car in a mainly valet parking area. Luckily, Antonio, because he's from Mexico, can speak Spanish, so he could talk to the valet guys, a lot of the waiters, which was huge. Like, that helped out immensely. We find this clearing, right, where there's these doors, and it looks like there's stairs that goes up to the convention center. So we go that way, and I walk in, all of a sudden we're in the middle of like security. I want to say headquarters, but it's not headquarters, it's more of like a place where they put their stuff. So on either side there's more security people. I'm like, oh, gosh, I must have been turned around. I don't even know where we are right now. And Antonio's like, oh yeah, where are we? I have no idea. The security guard lady, she goes, can I help you guys? Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm like turning around. How do I get out that way? And I just like pointed, because I didn't really know what that way even meant. And she goes, oh yeah, just go up, go around and go up the escalator. So we're like, oh, okay, cool. So we walked straight through, went up the escalator, and now we're in a clearing where there's a couple security guards like standing, you know, on the side, like in the middle. There's also on each tables, there's tons of wine bottles, right? Like, that are like nicely packaged on each side. So I'm like, oh, I wonder what those are for. We walked up to the very back, and we were at one of the side gates for an entrance, okay? Now there's the final checkpoint, okay? They were still asking for tickets at this door. So people were going up, hey, can I see your tickets? You know, showing them the tickets, going in. We see Carson Daly come out, and he's like holding some Emmys. I'm not sure, did he win an Emmy? I don't even know. I might have left too early. But he came out, he had some Emmys in his hand. Yeah, and then I could see Jeff Bridges inside. Jeff Bridges won an Emmy. So we go upstairs, right? We go up the escalator, we go upstairs. Okay, here we are. We're in the convention center. And that's where the governor's ball is. Antonio. And yeah, okay. So this is like almost harder to get into, but you know, we're in. So anyway, yeah. And we're in the bathroom. We're in the bathroom. Yeah, as you can see, there's like this beeping going on. But yeah, just stay tuned to keep you updated. And who do we want to meet? Sofia Vergara. Sofia Vergara. Okay, talk to you guys soon. Later. We go back out, we're saying there has to be another way, right? There has to be another way to get inside. So we go out, we go down, we talk to the two security people that are at the gate, right? And as we're talking to them, Antonio's like, oh, how's your night going? Oh, how do you know? And they're like, oh, do you have your tickets? And Antonio's like, oh, you know, we're waiting for a friend, you know, to bring our tickets. In the meantime, though, I look past to the corner, okay? In the very corner is a door that people keep coming in and out of. And I'm like, there it is. So I have my Emmy program, and I go up to the wall right next to the door. Not right next to it, but like, you know, safe enough distance where it didn't look like I'm like hunting like a hawk in heat. You know, looking at my program on the wall, I wait probably no more than 20 seconds. One of the chefs walks right in front of me, opens the door, goes inside. The door is slowly closing. And it like stops, like this much open, crack. I go in, I move, open the door. I'm behind the scenes. I'm behind the whole venue, right? And it's all the waiters, all the chefs, mainly waiters, and they're all wearing exactly the same thing as me, except I had a jacket on. No one gave me a second look. I walked out to the venue, I'm in. And this is what the after party at the governor's ball looked like. Check it out. Okay. They had like this middle stage where people like performed, and they had this like kind of Lazy Susan-esque thing that just spun them around slowly as they were performing. 4 really attractive girls playing the violin. They're playing Jimi Hendrix, Foxy Lady. It was the coolest thing ever. And I'm thinking like, oh crap, I hope Antonio saw me go in. I don't know if he saw me, or I don't know if like, you know, if he was still talking to the security guards or what. So I go to the entrance to where he was talking to the security guards, and he's not there. Which, by the way, my phone had died too, so I had no way to contact Antonio. It would be selfish of me to just go in and just like, alright, see you later, Antonio. So I had an idea of taking off my jacket and leaving it somewhere, and then, you know, looking like a waiter, and then going back out to where I came in, opening that door, yelling for Antonio or signaling for him so he can come in that way, right? And so I start to head back to where I was, and who do I see right in front of me? Tremain! Hi! It's Antonio. Of course, he has a drink in his hand already. I talked to the waiter, and he's gonna give us unlimited drinks, and he's going to give us food. Come here, let me show you. You know, we go to the corner where there's this bar in the corner, right? And then there's like these cocktail tables, so, you know, people standing, you know, chilling with a drink and talking and stuff like that. There was an open cocktail table. We stand there. This waiter comes up, oh, you know, hello, like, you know, Antonio talks to him in Spanish, by the way, completely Spanish. We did a little like mafia exchange. So they're like, oh, get us the chocolates. You know, we're like, what? What are you talking about? Well, they had these chocolates in these glass containers, like this really nice high-end chocolate. And they had all these like Chinese takeout bins where you put them. And so all he wanted was us to give him chocolates. And in return, he'll give us as many drinks, as much food as we want. Right? We get chocolates come out. I have like 4 Chinese takeout things worth of them. Antonio has like 4 of them. We bring him that. He brings us out 2 steaks. The fish that was there, the steak was fabulous, by the way. And then the vegetarian thing, which kind of like it was like kind of like a taquito type thing. The food was so good. And then the drinks, of course, it's open bar. You know, they cater to you. It was pretty nice. Holy crap. I'm here. We're here. No more stress about whether I'm in or not, like how to get past checkpoints. This is crazy.
So we're at the governor's ball. It's pretty awesome. No, not a big deal. Just like any other gig. You know, tonight's just a night, just like any other night. You know what I mean? Governor's ball, Emmys, Carson Dailies. You know, it's pretty cool.
Antonio sees the kids from Modern Family, takes this picture, check it out. Sees that girl from Modern Family, takes this picture. Oh yeah, by the way, when we're getting chocolates, I go to sit down my drink at this table, and I notice there's like a statue, right, of this girl like standing on the table. I'm like, oh, it like kind of freaked me out. And then the statue goes like this. Anyway, yeah, living models that are standing there to like model and like pose and stuff as like statues. Really weird, really creepy, but it was cool.
Yeah, buddy. So lovely. Yeah, buddy.
Thank you, baby.
That's how we do it. We out here, big time. Emmys 2013. You know what? It's just like another day. Another day.
I just told people that Antonio was an actor and that I was his manager. We kind of went by that, and then I also would put in that I also make videos on YouTube, like suspense videos and music videos, and I'm keeping the personal channel personal, and then the Hayhoe Studios channel, like the more produced, like my short videos and music videos and all that stuff. Anyway, so they have like these ice bars, like these bars made out of ice, like pure ice. It was nuts. And Antonio goes, oh, Tremain, lick the ice. I'm like, what? Why? He's like, I'm gonna take a picture. Let me take a picture of you. And I'm like, okay, sure. So I go to lick the ice, and then this girl photobombs me, right? Well, not a girl, woman. A whole lot of woman. And then I get up, and then this girl's like standing right in front of my face. It was strange. Anyway, so yeah, we just enjoyed the rest of the night, and then I'll show you, you know, some of this video. Check it out, see for yourself.
Hey, what's up? We're over here at the Winner's Circle. This is where they have the Emmys on display. I think a lot of them are taken away already, but check them out. Go, go.
Give it up for yourselves, gentlemen. Please welcome back to the stage the amazing voice of Jessica.
Talk. So this is it. I mean, We're here at the Governor's Ball 2013 Emmy After Party, baby. Me and Antonio doing big things. This guy doing big things. Big boy toys make big boy noise. Here we are.
Salute! Oh, wait. Don't.
We're in.
Girl, are you in?
Getting filmed? Yeah, get in here.
Get in.
Oh, where?
Say hi to the camera. Come here, say hi.
It's a bit.
Hi, I'm here with two great people over here. We're having fun.
Your name.
My name is Nestor Garrett. I'm over here with my client Shamar Moore. We just made the Emmys. Now I'm over here with these great, wonderful people.
Of course.
Oh my God. Good time.
You're amazing.
Yeah, buddy.
So lovely day.
Yeah, buddy.
Thank you, baby.
That's how we do it. We out here, big time, Emmys 2013. You know what? It's just like another day. Another day.
Go get in there, baby. Go. You dance. Woo! You take it.
Yeah, dude. Get it.
And then also the waiter mentions that he can get us a limo to like after the after party to go wherever we want. So we can go to another after party, or we can go to any bar we want, or whatever. He mentions that we have a freaking limo, and Antonio's like, oh, Tremain, we have a limousine. When it was winding down, like the girls that I was talking to were like, you know, whoa, I want to keep partying. Like, where's the next party? I'm like, oh, you should just roll with me. You know, I got a limo. And they're like, you have a limo? Whoa. So all of a sudden I have this entourage of 5 girls that are ready to go in the limo. I lose Antonio again, but then we find Antonio with the photographer lady that we met. And the after party ended at midnight, right? So a bit earlier than we expected. I was kind of expecting it to go till like 1:30 or whatever. Probably a good thing that it didn't. On our way out, they gave us the wine bottles that we saw earlier that were stacked up. They're like, yeah, take as many as you want. And I had like 4 of these wine bottles. Like Antonio had like 5 of them or 6 of them. Anyway, so we have all these wine bottles in our hands. These 6 girls that are with us, right? And I don't know, feeling like pimps. It was pretty freaking awesome. So anyway, we get to the end. And I'm like, okay, so Antonio, what's the deal with the limo? Like, you know, where are they going to pick us up? They're going to pick us up here, or, you know, where? Like, we follow, like, the limo pickup sign, so we go towards that way. And then Antonio goes, oh, I never got his contact information. So it ended up we had no limo. I legitimately thought that we had a limo, and the girls did too. But luckily the girls were still pretty cool, so they were chill about it. I heard there's a Fox party 4 blocks from here, so we went to the Fox party. They weren't letting people in, they just like closed down. And that's about it. Literally, we owned the dance floor. Everyone wanted to be with us. Everyone wanted to take pictures. Everyone thought he was a celebrity, which he is.
Oh, I am, dude.
People were giving me looks like he's a celebrity. You know, it's like, it's how we do things. It's how we run, you know? Just another day.
That's another day.
Not gonna lie, we are getting Jack in the Box right now.
So,
Jack.
Grilled chicken.
Grilled chicken.
Grilled chicken.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Click like if you liked it. Have you ever snuck into any event? Let me know. And what's the craziest event that you snuck into, if you have? And if you haven't, which event would you want me to sneak into? Okay? So leave that in the comments below. And thank you guys so much for subscribing. I make success videos, also the odd sneak-in videos. So stay tuned. Follow me on Twitter, @Hayhoe Studios, Hayhoe. Like me on Facebook, Hayhoe Studios, all that stuff. Here's to the next award show. Shout out to Antonio. Bro, thank you so much for joining me. It was a pleasure being with you, buddy. Dude, it was so much fun. We made a great team. Thanks again, guys. I'm gonna send you guys off with a montage of the pictures of the night. Don't try this at home, okay? Don't try it at an award show, unless you want to. But don't say that I sent you there. Most importantly, none of this video is true, and I photoshopped every video and picture and all that stuff, so it didn't happen. That didn't happen.